Hello to you from wherever you're watching this from. Welcome back. If you're here for the first time, glad you chose to tune in. And I hope you're all having a great day. So let's jump straight into this one. But before we do, give this video a like and also subscribe to the channel. I would love to see you again here. And if you would like to, kindly follow this channel on Twitter. So let's get into this. As we know, we have all been watching the Invictus Games, the sporting event for wounded, sick, and injured veterans in Dusseldorf, Germany. The Duke of Sussex kicked off the latest installment on September the 9th, and we've gotten to see his wife, Meghan, by his side. And it's been fantastic watching all that the veterans have been up to as the games have been going on. So today, quite a lot of interesting developments for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. They stepped out quite earlier in the day, and the first sighting of them was when they carried out a private engagement before the Invictus Games fixtures, attending a meeting with NATO representatives. Meghan stepped out in a copper and camel ensemble, and the Duke of Sussex in a dark suit and white dress shirt. They looked amazing, cool, happy, and exquisite, and with the smiling faces all around them. It was quite a great turnout for that event. Look at that wide shot. Everyone in that image is just so happy to be there. And there was a post on NATO's social media referencing this event, and they wrote, quote, #happening now, NATO Day at #Invictus Games 2023 in Dusseldorf. The whole JFCBS family went to Dusseldorf today to show our respect to all wounded warriors, and that emoji, saluting emoji there. And they went on to say, quote, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle met Commander JFCBS General Guglielmo Luigi Miglietta and JFCBS staff members with their families and our joint group picture. And you can see it right there in those images. It seemed to be quite the meeting, and I'm sure a lot was accomplished in it. And it does speak to the fact that Invictus Games truly has a special spot in the military community, just by virtue of the fact that it is such a noble cause, highlighting and spotlighting, more importantly, these men and women who have served, who are brave, who have shown through the games that they can overcome even the personal difficulties that they have faced. And of course, it's only right that people go out and cheer for them. So that was very great to see. The Duke of Sussex, I feel like he is right in his element. And I know that Meghan, just being by his side is so amazing. What a great teammate. And in all these pictures, I've got to say that they are looking like a power couple. How do you like this image? This was my favorite one from that morning meet. And once again, great job to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. So Meghan had a quick change. Let's have a quick fashion moment here. She had a quick change before they went out to enjoy their first fixture of the day, which was Ukraine versus Nigeria in sitting volleyball. Harry and Meghan were seen getting into the spirit, and as they got into the arena, they were greeted by such a warm crowd. Loving them, and the hugs and the gifts were there. The Nigerian contingent were right there waving their flag. I even saw that Meghan had been given one, and we know that Team Nigeria has really embraced the Duke and Duchess of Sussex over these days. I watched an interview as well that was had by one of their participants or competitor in the competition, and he was talking about how the games they just mean so much to him, and that he's just been having these pinch me moments, that it's real, that he is there. And he was amazed by the support through Invictus Games and Invictus family. So it was so good to see the warmth that the Nigerian in-laws have been giving the Duke and Duchess. There is this image that was just a standout where Prince Harry is holding Meghan in this mind pose. I would love if someone was having a camera actually rolling, not just pictures. I would like to have seen and heard the context of whatever was going on there. But it all was in good jest, and they were having a great time. Also, the love was so overwhelming. As the game was getting started, Prince Harry was trying to encourage everyone around them just to sit down and focus on the match. And he had quite a moment there trying to control that crowd. The love, that love was a lot. But it's all welcome. I'm sure that Harry and Meghan understand that so many of you out there do love them. And I'm sure they're just soaking it all in. So that was a sweet moment, seeing the crowd reacting to them. Such love, not only from the Nigerians, of course, they were seated near the Ukrainian families as well. And they too were cheering and loving on the Sussexes and asking for pictures, selfies, and on and on. And you can see here in this image, what love. Harry's just leaning into it. It was welcomed. But of course, as soon as the match started, he wanted the focus back on the veterans. But it was sweet. Lovely. I love this. Meghan here taking a selfie with one of the women next to her. Adorable. And also, as I said, she had a quick outfit change. She had this gorgeous look out of her copper ensemble into a Ralph Lauren polo vest, white jeans from Frame, and black flats from Altuzarra. So laid back and amazing. And there was the Duke of Sussex in a button-down shirt. It looks great, and some black pants and his shoes. Shoe game, by the way, has been upped on his behalf. Loving all your comments on the Duke of Sussex's dress choices, especially him switching up his footwear. And yes, amazing. So much love, and that intimate moment with his wifey hugging on Meghan from behind. Sweet. So they watched the match, and Team Nigeria took the win. But there was this great moment at the end of the match where both the teams had that group shot, Ukraine, Nigeria, just having some great banter and celebration together. It was just a triumph for all the teams to just be a part, and it was great. So we saw the Duke and Duchess of Sussex as the match ended. They continued to work the crowd. Meghan was happily posing for photos and, saying hello to fellow spectators of the match. And also, by the way, I'd like to remind some of you that the Duchess does have this new fantastic name that was given to her by Team Nigeria as they presented her a plaque. I'm sure a lot of you know, but just for those of you who do not know, Meghan has a new name, some new African names to her as they welcome her into the family. Amira Ngozi Lolo. If you want to know more about that, click the link up here for more on that. So it's amazing, the embrace, the love that has both been given by this couple and that they have received and has been shared between all the Invictus Games family. It was just so heartwarming. So there was this moment, Meghan ran across the court, literally just made a beeline, rushing to personally offer her words of comfort to a former soldier who sadly got injured and was unable to compete in the remainder of the games. So Meghan went across to speak to him. A member of Team Germany was later asked about it, and he said this quote, "She asked to come and speak with him after being told how upset he was. It was a lovely gesture and we are very grateful," end quote. So that was quite a moment. How loving, and it was just so touching to see Meghan doing that. So it has been so good to see the tender moments with the vets and those who are in active service who've been taking part in the games. We've seen a lot of courtside chats with Prince Harry and Meghan, talking to those competitors and their families and loving on them and reaching out to them and letting them know that this is indeed a family. And as Meghan said, she is so proud of Invictus Games, the community that they have created, And she has been so thrilled to support her husband in this passion of his. There was this moment, I've got to add this here. And you know, guys, that I'm saying this from a very pure place. There's this moment where Harry and Meghan are giving out medals. And for those of you who've seen in the past, when Harry has been on that procession of giving out the medals, there is a group of servicemen and women who are marching right alongside them as they do so, and some of them are holding the medals. And they have a short march. And it was amazing. I did watch the Duke of Sussex a couple of days ago being part of that procession. It is beautiful. And, you know, it just has such a stoic and such a dignified manner about it. And there was this sweet moment which I came across where Meghan was a part of the procession and she was walking in front of the Duke of Sussex, right? So the servicemen and women are marching on their side and they have this march, and Meghan, it just shows how adorable she is. She actually was marching with them, and she had this moment where she turned. Prince Harry was watching her in a way, but I think he just has such a loving understanding of his wife. I don't know how he just kept himself from laughing, because I was, and it was such a sweet moment. Oh my gosh, it was. You've got to see it. So many of you, I think, also saw that and were saying, gosh, Meghan is so cute. She must have been thinking to herself, wait, and shouldn't be marching at this moment. So funny moment. And even thinking about it right now just is making me just giggle. So that was a funny moment. But all in all, it's been amazing to see, you know, just the competitors and the happy smiling faces, the chats with, once again, as I said, those who are the families of those participating, the atmosphere in the stadiums, the teams that have won, and Invictus Games continuing to make more impact. So as we all know, many countries are already putting in their bids to host. Some of you have highlighted South Korea as well. So who knows? So let's see where this goes. And I'm just happy to share this with you. So share your standouts with me in the comment section below. I would love to know your thoughts. As always, a very special thank you to all who support this channel financially. To all of my Patreon, PayPal, and membership supporters, I would like to give a very heartfelt thank you. And I'd like to shout out a couple of you here by name. A very special thank you to you, Leslie Allerhead. Thank you for all your support and the kindness that you've shown through your giving. I do appreciate you. God bless. Thank you as well to Angel Watt. Thank you for choosing to support this channel through giving. It means so much. I truly am so blessed to know you, and I appreciate that you have chosen to support my work here. God bless. Thank you to you, Marcel Kendrick. I love you and appreciate you for your kindness and how supportive you have been towards my work. May God bless you. Thank you once again to all who like, comment, and share. And if you would like to, kindly follow this channel on Twitter. It truly does help out the channel, and I do love reading your comments. If you liked this one, give it a thumbs up, click subscribe. I'd love to see you here again. And keep it here for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.